Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from afar, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of Yahuwah thy Elohim, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he had glorified thee. If you recall, at the time of the first Exodus, the Most High had to bring the children of Israel out of Egyptian bondage with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and with great terribleness, and with signs and with wonders. If you can discern the times, the same thing that happened in Egypt is happening today, and there will be a second Exodus. The Most High told Abraham in Genesis chapter 15, verses 13 through 15, "Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward shall they come out with great substance. And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace, thou shalt be buried at a good old age." Can you discern the great mysteries of these verses? The same way that we came here will be the way that we leave. And the same way that Yahuwah brought us out of Egypt in the first Exodus, with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and with great terribleness, and with signs and with wonders, will be the same way he bring us out of Egypt again. Now, I don't believe it's a coincidence, family, that at this period in time, people are dreaming dreams and prophesying of things to come. And these things correlate directly with Scripture. But then again, the Most High did say that it will come to pass that in the end times he will pour his Spirit out on all flesh, and his sons and daughters will prophesy and dream dreams, and also have visions. I want you to take a look at this video clip of a sister who had a dream about the second Exodus. I find it interesting that when she was explaining her dream, she said that the so-called black people, the children of Israel, were boarding ships, and that there were people trying to stop them from getting on. Sounds to me exactly like Pharaoh trying to stop us from leaving in the first Exodus. Please listen closely and let me know what you think. Shalom.
So my dream started back in March of this year. God showed me ports of where cruise ships were going to be lined up all around where there's a coast. Wherever there's a coast, there would be cruise ships lined up. And I saw people, which is the children of Israel, he did specify that, rushing to get on these cruise ships. But he also had people already designated there to help them get loaded onto the ships, a load of material and loading luggage onto the ships. Something happened, and I don't know what, because he doesn't show that part of what happened. But something occurs, and it's like a rush where everybody's running and trying to get on these cruise ships. So whatever happens, it causes this force to bring the people onto the cruise ships. And then what I saw was people were actually trying to prevent this from happening. There were people out there trying their best to do anything to prevent people from getting on the ships, preventing from the ships allowing people to get on them, just causing a big fuss about it. But God handled that situation. I'm not going to say how, but anyone that will attempt to prevent that from happening was handled by him. There were also people that felt like they were entitled to be on the ships, and those people were dealt with too. After everybody was boarded, God showed me it was a fleet of ships all going to the same place. So it was like I went from getting onto the ship. I don't see what happens once we get on the ship, but to being up in the air above the ships, That way I can see that there's a whole fleet going to the same direction.